Hey guys, today's video will be a bit different. So for those of you that follow us on Facebook and Instagram, you probably already know this, but for those that don't, my EOTech crapped on me. It just stopped working. So when it was working, I really liked it. The reticle was fine, it was awesome. But then when we were filming a two-man tactical drill with Luca, when I wanted to engage a target, I looked to the side, the reticle was just gone. It was faded out. So the customer support service from EOTech was not really helpful. And now this is the plan B. We are going to our friend Theodore, and he has Optics Trade, a company that deals with optics here in Slovenia. Quite a professional company. And I will go there and ask him for help, you know. Maybe we can find something good for my AK. And you guys are going with me.
Giga, hello.
Hey man, nice to see you again.
How are you?
Well, I have a problem. My previous optic on my AK, the EOTech, it crapped on me, so I'm searching for something else.
So you're searching for some alternative which will work longer?
Pretty much.
Pretty much. Okay, you came to the right place. So, do you have any specific red dot in mind, or do you have any set of requirements which...
Okay, well, nothing specific, but first, EOTechs are off the table.
Okay.
I don't trust them anymore. Then secondly, I was looking at your website, you know, I saw you have a ton of options. And some new players in the field of red dots. I know Aimpoint, right? And I would like to exclude it from here, from the selection, because I know how it works, you know how it looks. So I would like to try something new.
Okay, so you're searching for the producers which came to the market in the recent years, which are still not so established as Aimpoint and EOTech.
Sure.
But on the other side, you can also see that they are producing good products.
That's one of the things. I would like to have a quality optic, you know, and well, it's going on an AK, so it has to be robust.
Okay, so robustness is definitely one of the conditions. So Giga, if we start with Holosons, you see you have three basic forms of these sights. One are really small, compact, with a small window, but very robust. These are their most popular models.
Okay.
As you can see, the controls are really easy, up and down. Then they have a reflex sight with a really big window, a little bit less robust, good optics, but more sensitive to, let's say, snow or rain and so on.
Okay, so because it's open.
Yeah, because it's open. And then you have a really small tube size. This one has a better optics than the smaller one, the compact ones, but it's a little bit heavier and bigger.
Okay, but what's the difference between a small one and a big one?
Bigger window and better optics, on the expense of higher weight.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You can see.
I think I can see that. Yeah, definitely. So the difference. But this one is that it's a bit heavier. Right?
Yeah, it's heavier, it's bigger. It also comes a little bit
what's
higher.
this?
This is a solar panel, so that if you ran out of battery, you can still use it during daytime.
Okay, that's awesome. So we live in the future.
You can also see that this one also has a solar panel. So it works the same, it works without a battery also.
And that, can you be honest, so the solar panel actually works, or is it just a gimmick?
No, it does work. The intensity level is not that strong as with battery, but still it is usable. So
that's great, so you have a backup, just in case. That's awesome. You see, if EOTech had something like that, would be better.
You wouldn't be here today.
True, true.
So this is the Optical. They are from Korea. Not very well-known brand, but they produce...
First time I heard it.
Yeah, but they produce optics for some really big names in this industry. And as you can see, this is their small tube sight. Perfect optics. They're really, really nice optically.
It feels like it's built like a tank.
Also, and the dot is really small, only 1.5 MOA, so it's a little bit smaller, finer dot than the others, but at the same time, it's really bright. Yeah, it also has a night vision capabilities.
Nice, that's really good. And this one is also from them?
Yeah. This one features an extremely big window. I like it personally, I like it really a lot.
This looks like something from the future also, like futuristic design. But why is it? What is that any...
It's very robust, it's completely sealed, so it's no problem with snow, with rain.
Oh, and I also see the window size on this one is really big.
This is one of my favorites. Yeah, and it's robust. As you can see, it's made out of one piece, it can withstand anything.
And there's no window tint, so the clarity is really good.
And no distortion, like looking through a glass. Really nice dot. You can get quick release or normal mount, like here.
That's awesome.
Then I have Mepro light from Israel. They're older dot, M21.
I know this one.
Yeah, this one was a standard issue for Israeli defense forces. It works without a battery, without any
tritium, right?
Tritium, yeah. And it has an optical fiber inside here, so that it adjusts the...
The only thing that I hate on this one is the tint. It has a really bluish tint, yeah.
I can tell you, this is a perfect dot for someone who is looking for a reliable dot, which will work always without batteries, without anything, and which will never break, because it's made out of a single piece. It's really compact and robust. So this is a perfect choice for preppers who want to be prepared for everything. This is their new dot, M5. As you can see, the optics is...
It looks very similar to EOTech.
Yeah.
Is it a holographic sight?
No, it's a normal red dot, but still it works really well, and the optics is really nice. It's like looking through a glass.
Yeah, it has no tint at all, even in front the front, no reflection, nothing.
It also works with a normal AA battery, so it's really easy to get the batteries anywhere, and it has a really long battery life.
That's awesome.
So this one is also a really great dot. Then we have shield sights from Great Britain.
Okay.
They are extremely robust.
But this looks like it's more for a handgun?
No, they use them also on a normal assault rifles. Also the Special Forces SAA from Great Britain, they also use these dots. The main emphasis is that this is a extremely robust dot. It can withstand anything.
I can see that. It's hefty, and it's like all around one piece of what is that, aluminum?
Yeah, aluminum, but a really high quality aircraft grade aluminum. You have to check torture tests on YouTube on this.
I will. I think it has too small window for me, for my AK, for my kind of shooting, but it's very interesting. That's the first time I saw it. So.
Yeah, you have to be more aligned into the window than with the bigger dots. So with shield sights, we can go to Seymour. Seymour is more famous for handguns. Some people do use them.
And
also
I know it from competition.
Yeah.
IPSC, right?
Yeah, IPSC, they are dominating the market almost in the IPSC. They have different models also for the rifles, but mostly they're famous for this.
Nice.
Then we still can check Vortex, we can still check some
that's one of the things. I heard a lot of good stuff from Vortex, so I would also like to check that.
We definitely will. We have them in our warehouse, we will check them out. So Žiga, I would like to show you a couple of other options which we didn't look at in our showroom before. As you can see, still a couple of new products. Is any one of these interesting for you?
Yes, but first, like this strike fire, right? This is a similar shape than aim point, right?
Yeah.
I know this one. I had it before. It's a bit too bulky for my AK, I think. So I know this one. I would put this one aside. Okay. But I'm more interested in some others.
This Sig Sauer and this primary arms, they're very similar to Holosun's. Really compact.
Okay.
As you can see, it's like. So I think this is also not something new or special for you. It's similar.
Just the differences in the company.
Yeah, and in the price,
branding. Yeah.
Branding, but the performance is very close.
And this one has a similar shape to Holosun. This one looks a bit different, but oh, it's not that different. Yeah, I see the compartment for the battery. Oh yeah, it looks better.
Yeah, it's more futuristic.
Okay, yeah, I understand. So we take the Holosun maybe. It's
okay.
I think it's the cheapest option, right?
Yeah, among this, yeah. Well, the primary is even cheaper, but I think the Holosuns are a little bit better than this really entry level.
Okay.
So we can put this aside also.
So the Seymour.
Seymour, yeah.
This one is the bigger version, right?
Yeah, the railway. You can. This is a metal one. It's made of aluminum. They also make very similar one from Polenar. It's a very interesting dot reflex.
Yeah, it looks very interesting, but I don't think this will be for my AK. I think it's too open, and this is where the dot comes from, right? Yeah. So if something goes here, I don't see the dot, right?
No, it's.
So yeah, it's interesting, but this is more for sport shooting. So, okay.
Okay, then we have a little bit less common options.
Yeah. This one is good. Accuracy is not an option. I'm very interested in this one.
Yeah, you can see that the Russians, they didn't learn the English that well. This one is extremely affordable. It is the cheapest dot we sell. This is the cheapest dot we have. It is very robust, like most of the Russian
But it's
stuff.
full metal construction.
Yeah. And for the price, it doesn't perform that bad. For the price, it performs well. It also doesn't have much tint and not much of distortion. And it's really super affordable. The main advantage of this dot is that it's cheap. And it has a really big window.
So that is something that I'm interested in, like, because it's it really feels robust. And what's this? This looks something like futuristic, something from a Predator.
Yeah, it is from the Predator, I think. This is a Sightmark. Their Wolverine model, 1x28. I think it's very, very decent, especially considering the price, and I think that the optics, it's very clear, no distortion, no tint. So I think this is a viable option for you.
Oh, so this is rubberized?
Yeah.
Nice. And this is also just a normal red dot, right?
Yeah, it's a normal red dot. You can choose two different heights. It has a razor between the mount and the housing, so it can be lower or higher.
So you see, this is something interesting for me, because this height for an AK, I think it's a bit too high. If you lower it, that would work better, you know.
Yeah.
So I don't have so much raising up over the bore level. So
yeah, I think
this
would be a good option.
Nice. And it looks special. It definitely looks futuristic.
Yeah, the design is really great, but on the other side, this rubber also protects the sight from bumps and hits and so on. So I think this would be a viable option.
So we should do a selection?
I would say definitely these two.
Okay.
For you to test, and then some from the previous selection which we had.
Okay, let's put it on the table and we'll see.
So Žiga, here is a short selection of the red dots which I think would be smart for you to test.
Yeah, I see. It's way too much. So for me, I think I will eliminate this one and this Holosun.
Okay.
But I will take the small Holosun, and comparing these two, since they're, for me at least, they look similar, I would rather test the Russian one. Okay. So the short selection right now for me will be this 5 optics.
Great, I think you made a smart selection and I'm looking forward to your tests.
So Theodore, thank you for everything. It was a learning experience for me, and now it's time for testing, right?
Well, thank you for visiting us. You're always welcome at Optic State, and I hope to see you soon. And especially tell me the testing results.
Of course.
Okay,
thanks.